Ever wondered about the fascinating process behind creating those serene flickering candles? Join me today as we delve into the mesmerizing journey of candle making. Did you know the first candles were made from whale fat by the Chinese as early as 200 BC? Initially a necessity, candles have been used for religious ceremonies, timekeeping, and even as a means of secret communication. Now candles have found a new role in our lives. We're making candles not for light but for relaxation, decor, and even as heartfelt gifts. Shall we dive into the process? First things first, you need to gather your materials. Let's start with the basics. You'll need wax, of course. There are different types out there, but for beginners, soy wax is a good option. It's easy to work with and environmentally friendly. Next up, we have the wick. Cotton wicks are a popular choice. They burn cleanly and are quite affordable. You'll also need some fragrance oils to give your candles that delightful scent. Choose ones that appeal to you, but remember, quality is key. The better the oil, the more aromatic your candle will be. Let's not forget about containers. They can be as simple or as fancy as you like. Glass jars, tin cans, or even teacups can serve as containers. Finally, you'll need a double boiler to melt your wax. This helps to control the temperature and prevents the wax from burning. Once you've got everything at hand, you're ready to start the exciting process of making your own candle. Now that you have your materials, it's time to get crafty. Let's start with the wax. Using a double boiler or a heat-safe bowl over a pot of simmering water, gently melt the wax. This process requires a bit of patience, so take your time. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. While the wax is melting, let's attach the wick. Dip the metal tab of the wick into the melting wax and then press it into the bottom of your chosen container. Give it a minute to set, and then secure the top of the wick to a pencil or stick. This little trick will keep the wick centered while we pour in the wax later. Once the wax is fully melted, it's time to add your fragrance oils. But before you do, check the temperature of the wax. This is a trade secret. The optimal temperature to add fragrance oils is around 185 degrees Fahrenheit. At this heat, the wax will bind well with the oil, giving your candle the best scent throw. Now stir in the fragrance oil, mixing gently to ensure it's evenly distributed throughout the wax. This is your chance to get creative and customize your candle's scent. You can stick with one fragrance or mix a few to create your unique blend. It's finally time to pour the wax into the container. Do this slowly to avoid any air bubbles and ensure a smooth finish. Don't rush this part. Take your time to pour the wax carefully and evenly. Once you've filled the container, let the wax cool. This process can take anywhere from a few hours to overnight, depending on the size of your candle. Resist the urge to move or touch the candle during this phase. We want it to set undisturbed for a perfect finish. And there you have it, your very own handmade candle. Let it cool, trim the wick, and it's ready to light up. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? The world of candle making is vast and exciting, with endless possibilities to explore. Feel free to dive in, experiment with a variety of scents, and play around with different colors. Get creative with containers too. Anything can become a lovely home for your candle. The best part, every creation is unique, just like you. Have a go at making your own candles and share your experiences in the comments below. We can't wait to hear about your candle crafting adventures.